All right, I need your help. I'm having a bit of a personal problem here. Who lies more, Elon or Donald Trump? It's a bit of a toughie. But I feel like right now it's tied heading into overtime. It might actually go to penalty kicks, but it's going to be decided who pays off the refs more. Let's just be honest. But I'll probably go towards Donald, but it's a bit of a toughie.
AI may exceed the sum of human intelligence in around 5 years.
In 5 years?
Roughly 5 years is my guess. So there really won't be anything that AI can't do better than humans, apart from being human, perhaps.
At a more prosaic level, what will life be like?
The most likely outcome is an age of amazing abundance, where anyone can have anything they can think of. This may sound preposterous, but well, here we are in 2026. Let's see where we stand in 2036. Now, of course, there are things that could derail this, like a massive global thermonuclear war or something like that. But assuming that there's not World War III, I think we're headed for an age of amazing abundance. So this is, I guess, a message of optimism and excitement about the future.
All right, I think it's time to cut back on the ketamine. So Elon is basically stating here that AI will exceed human intelligence in 5 years. He's promising the age of abundance, and the only thing that can get in the way is a thermonuclear war, a World War III, because that ain't happening. This is basically Elon trying to tell you that everything's going to be fine, even though you're shopping for your wedding dress at Five Below. You are sleep deprived because of that freaking AI data center that's built being across the street from you. Meanwhile, the government's infringing with your constitutional rights. What are we talking about? Let's take a walk down memory lane and see all the empty promises that Elon has dished out throughout the course of his career. Or years. I don't even know what the fuck. Career, years, whatever the hell. So this is the same buffoon who predicted that SpaceX Starship will be reaching orbit in 2022. Obviously, that did not happen. He also predicted that the Tesla semi-truck production will begin in 2019. I haven't seen this car out on the roads. He also predicted that the Neuralink human trials will start by 2020. I remember he went on the Joe Rogan podcast. Neuralink, watch out for this. Didn't happen. He also barked out that there will be a Mars colony by 2024. The overall quote-unquote ambitious prediction of establishing a Mars colony by 2024 proved overly optimistic, to say the least. And lastly, just another one right here. He predicted that there will be 1 million robo-taxis on the road by 2020. So there's that. If you believe that Elon will bring this new age of abundance in the next 5 years, I've got good news for you. The Earth is flat, and Jim Morrison's in Cuba. I'm just saying. Anyways, in this video, we're going to talk about Elon Musk and his new interview in The Economist yesterday that was just dropped. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Why do people go to Cuba whenever they die? Well, they're dead. They're not going to Cuba, you know what I mean? But it's always Cuba. It's Tupac, Cuba. Biggie, Cuba. Jim Morrison, Cuba. Hitler, Argentina.
We're sure that humans will no longer be in control in 10 years' time.
I think it is unlikely. In the same way that if you had a vastly more, if the difference in intelligence between AI and humans is vastly greater than the difference in intelligence between AI and chimpanzees, it's hard to imagine that the chimpanzees would be in charge.
I'm really
and
struck
we are
by this.
Essentially an evolved form of chimpanzee. So it wasn't that long ago that we're swinging through the trees, eating bananas in the jungle. And we still eat bananas.
You said there was a 10 to 20% chance of killer robots wiping out humanity.
Yes.
So you sounded worried then. Now you seem very relaxed about it. Have you changed your view?
I still think there's risk associated with AI and robots. It's not zero. I guess I've come to my sort of philosophical conclusion is to look on the bright side.
If humans aren't in control, then who the hell will be in control? So what does he say? Like, who's going to be in control? Grok? Gemini? Siri? This bitch Siri's going to be in control after bossing her around for the past 20 years? Buy the ticket, take the ride. But what if the ride is taking you straight to Armageddon? You know what I mean? It's just like, and on top of that, Elon is stating, but look at the bright side. Look at the bright side. Once you're plunging down straight to Armageddon, Elon will be telling you, but look at the bright side. Wait, all I see is bright, fiery ashes above my head. What are we talking about? When you're being tossed into your Palantir cage, Elon will be telling you, but look on the bright side, though. Look on the bright side. Legalize comedy. The thing about AI is that it should be propped up as a tool. That should be its overall service point. But instead, it's introducing several critical risks, like, ranging from immediate societal issues. There's no more communities being built. People are now just being locked in their homes. But on top of that, like, obviously the major concerns is, the mass job displacement, the spread of large-scale disinformation, biased algorithms, especially with Elon Musk and his freaking grok, amongst a lot more. To me, it's just like the overall decline of human interaction. That right there, like communities itself are just disintegrating right now as we speak. We see these AI data centers being built right now all across the country in Utah, Louisiana, Missouri, Virginia, near in the DMV, damn it. Pretty much going in there, raising electricity bills, a lot of water usage for those freaking AI data centers. Empty promises. Oh, these AI data centers are going to be out here giving out jobs to the community. No, it's not. No, it's not. But also in this same interview, Elon actually stated this, that he got quote unquote carried away with Doge and Trump after gutting the government. Man said he was getting carried away while working in one of the most prominent positions in the government. And now we all have explosive diarrhea. If only there was a way that we could have prevented this, by the way. Sadly, we could have. Doge gutted the office researching the explosive diarrhea parasite. The next time you're sitting on a toilet and you are just fighting for life, blame Elon. Elon also barked out that his AI platform will create, quote, historically accurate full-length Odyssey movie. I would pay money to see this, the AI Odyssey movie. Christopher Nolan famously hates CGI. He doesn't use CGI in his movies. But this motherfucker right here is going to say, no. My shit will compare to Christopher Nolan's. Oh my God. Anyways, Elon also barked this out.
Are you anti-Muslim?
I'm against
Muslims.
having if people are coming to a country
This is a Peter
with
Thiel response. Well,
antithetical views.
Humanity.
I am against that. I'm against that. I'm against. I'm against murder. I'm against
I'm proud for you, Elon.
the imposition of rules and laws that are contrary to what we've come to accept in the West.
He is a full-blown racist. What are we talking about? Look at his freaking history. What are we? He also used the argument. He actually used this argument. He was just like, "I'm not racist. Look at me. Look at all my employees. And I'm just like, "Yeah, no shit. You got a lot of Indians on H-1Bs. What the fuck are you talking about? What are we talking about? And you're not doing it for their benefit. You're doing it because you want to pay them less. You don't want to freaking employ Americans." Also, in that same interview, Elon actually used this argument. You see, this is how you can tell this man has the brain of a freaking infant. He said, people actually like me. I mean, look, I got the most followers on Twitter. He actually used that. I got the most followers on Twitter, which means people actually like me. No shit. Half of your followers are freaking bots. He is buying love. That's how pathetic this man is.
Not just the populist right, but the far right. In fact, very fringe parties in some countries.
No, I support the normal people.
Okay.
What do you call the far right? Falsely.
You think is the normal person. Okay.
Yes. Literally, you could go back 10 or 15 years, and these policies were completely normal. In fact, one of the tricks that I think is funny. One thing that's quite funny is to take a speech from Obama and Hillary, and then go to someone and say, who's sort of on the sort of what I call the lunatic left. And say, what do you think of the speech by Trump? I'm like, oh, wow, he's the worst person ever. Actually, that was a speech by Obama. Or actually, that was a speech by Hillary.
I
Literally.
agree. No, I agree that the center of gravity in this country has shifted. Certainly, the Democratic Party shifted to the left. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people like Rupert
Not
Lowe. I'm
fringe
talking
right,
about
please.
people
It's actually just normal people. It's just normal people.
So normal people like Stephen Miller, Nick Fuentes, Laura Loomer, you know what I mean? A seething egghead, a freaking closeted gay Mexican, and a moose. Normal people, though. No, a moose who got us into this war, by the way. You know, a convincing moose who convinced Trump to get us into this freaking illegal and offensive war. So Elon's trying to tell you that he supports normal people. People like the president that's currently working on challenging election law. Normal, you know, suppressing the Epstein files. Normal, you know. Again, normal people like the president who just stated, oh, you know, Americans love living near a AI data center. Normal people like that, you know. He supports people who are right now completely detached from reality. In my opinion, this interview was dropped and they're propping up this interview. It's going viral right now all over Twitter and all over social media. They're doing it to bring this culture war back at the forefront. That's what these tech oligarchs want to do. They want to bring these culture wars. Oh, trans people, they can't play in sports with women. What are we talking about? They want you to talk about that instead of what's truly going on behind the scenes. Not even behind anymore. In front of the scenes. What's truly going on with the corruption, with these AI data centers. They want us to talk about the culture war stuff instead of the class war. But we're going to fight back, damn it. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. I'm done with Elon, dude. Peace, y'all.